Mind-blowing gambit against the Italian opening that even chess.com engine doesn't understand. Just look at this position. Sina Movahed played bishop takes f5 and engine gives it a question mark, meaning that it's a very bad move, and white played queen to b3, attacking b7 and simultaneously attacking g8, and white just thought that I'm going to win this game, but not against seeing a move ahead. Have you ever wondered why they call him seeing a move ahead? Because he can see moves like this ahead from his opponents. Bishop d7, a brilliant sacrifice. He sacrificed his knight, or better to say, sacrificed his rook in the opening. But it's all prep. Let's go and see what happened in this game. This is a trap. This is an opening trap that white felt for it. Omid Aslanov, FIDE master from Azerbaijan, is playing against Sina Movahed, grandmaster from Iran, only 16 years old. It's Baku Open round 2. Classical chess, 90-minute chess, and we have e4, e5, bringing the pieces out, and the Italian opening. And where everybody goes, bishop to c5 or knight to f6, Sina uses his secret weapon, pawn to d6, and white says, what is this? I'm just going to play c3, d4, taking the center. But Sina goes f5. This move has been played by Dubov and Caruana. Caruana played this against Hans Niemann. White just protects the center with d3, and now queen to f6, a very unusual way of playing, but black wants to just go for a pawn march on the king side. Pawn to f4, g5, g4, just going for the attack, preventing d4. In this position, white just goes for bishop to g5, attacking the queen, and after queen g6, he takes on f5. And everybody, there are 3 games in this position that everybody took with queen on f5, but Sina played this brilliant mistake. Chess.com engine doesn't understand it and think that it's a bad move, but it's a great move. Bishop takes f5. The only way to refute it is queen to b3, attacking here. And in this position, Sina just played bishop d7, said to his opponent, if you dare, you will come and take my knight. And in this position, guess white didn't take it. And it's mind-blowing calculation. Let me just go for it. In the game, white just played bishop d5. He didn't took it. But let's see what would have happened. Bishop g8 and rook takes g6. Sacrifice the rook on g8. And queen takes g8. And no, the idea is not bishop e6 right now, because white played knight h4 and win the game. White will win the game. But h6, this is the idea. This is the idea, and it's a very deep idea. Look, chess.com engine is going down. Like, let's see. First of all, you cannot move the bishop because there is queen takes g2. If you move bishop e3, then queen takes g2, and then queen takes f3. There are too many lines, but black is going to win. So what can you do in this position? Engines, stronger engines suggest queen d5 or queen b3, but for example, if you play like this, black will take on g5, then go g4, go long castle, and start a very great attack on the king side. Black has 2 bishops and a very good compensation. Even chess.com engine can accept this. But here it says h4 and white is having a 1 pawn advantage, but it's not correct, because bishop, not queen takes d3. Bishop to e6. We are chasing the queen. White has only 2 moves. You can use this in your own game. This game, FIDE master fall for it. It might happen in your own games also. White can go h5 and queen h8. Just let's follow this. After queen h8, guess what we are going to play? We are not going to take on d3. And this move is very hard for this engine to understand. The move is king to d7. That's the move. And look, it drops away. Like, look, now it's equal, but it's not equal. Black is better, believe me. Black is better. This is why you shouldn't trust these website engines in your opening preparations. It just drops away. Now, look, what's the idea? Rook to e8 and bishop to e7 and bishop to e7. It's just winning. It's not like, once again, if you move here, bishop e7, it's not like that. Okay, I took 2 rooks. No, it's not like that. Your king is so weak, so weak. This is hanging, and this queen is a marvelous piece. It's better than 3 rooks even in this position. Your king is very weak, so this is not going to work. Engine says h5, but no worries, we will go queen f7. No, we will go queen f7. And now the only way to continue is somehow knight h4, I guess. This is one of the ideas to go, but we will take it. No worries. And if you come here, we'll go d5. I analyzed all of these things. I went very deep with very strong engines into this position. Black is planning to play bishop d6. And if you're going to take it, you're going to lose your queen with bishop f5. So many opening traps in this position. And there are more. There are many ideas, like another position. So this was if white plays queen to h8. He could have also played pawn to h5, but we will go here. And after now, if you go here, we will take here. This is probably the best line that I found. h6, g takes h6, rook takes h6, long castle, rook f6, queen takes d3, rook takes f8, bishop to c4, trying to checkmate. And the only move that saves the game is knight to g1. If you take on it here, you will lose, because after these lines, black can take on f2 with check, and the rook is not on f8. Great idea. But, wow, we came back to... But that after knight g1, it was draw. But it's very hard. White, after a long thought, and look, he has 1 hour 30 minutes on the clock. This is how far they prepare for their games. And white just goes bishop d5 after this. So let's just look at it once again here. Is it for real after h6? I mean, it's crazy. Some, I guess, queen d5 also exists, but we will take. And just look at these kind of positions. Black has a very great position. Black has a very great position. Even here, he can go knight d7, but these two bishops are very strong, and white rooks are so dumb. Even understanding this position is not easy. So white didn't took it in the game and played bishop d5. And here, once again, engine says go knight f6, but Sina finds a better move. He goes bishop e7, attacking here. If you're going to take here, I'm going to take here. And he has this attacking mindset. He wants to create chaos right from the beginning. And in this position, white tries to bail out. He says, okay, who is this beast that I'm playing against? Let's just take on here. And after here, I found a way to go to an endgame. I found a way to not be checkmated, but black takes, and we are going to an endgame, but king e7. And now he shows his endgame skills. Black is better because he has more pawns in the center, open f line, and this bishop is stronger because there are pawns on the both sides of the board. So when there are pawns on the both sides of the board, then bishop is stronger than the knight. That's the reality. And look at the time. He has also 1 hour time advantage because of good opening prep. White goes knight f3, maybe knight to e4. I don't know that even knight a3 will save this game, but look how he continues. Bishop to f5, asking questions. White still has some problems. Yes, he traded the queens, but his king is still weak. Maybe king to d2, but then we put the rook to f8. We have bishop here ideas, and it's very difficult for white to play. So in the game, he plays pawn to d4. He tries to just get rid of this weak pawn, but black plays king d7. Do you know why? After d takes e5, he puts the rook into e8, and he doesn't want to allow white to breathe. You might say, okay, castle, what's wrong? Knight takes e5. I'm trying to bring the knight to here and attack the queen side. But what if I take? Then you will lose the second rank. This is very important. Black will invade the second rank. The other rook will come, and this bishop is dominating this knight. Black is winning in this position. Pawns are equal, but black is winning. Very instructive endgame. White tries to play king d2 to bring his king into the center, and then trying to exchange some pieces, trying to just get a draw in this game. But Sina says, I will continue my attack. And here, look how, if white will be managed to play like something like knight to d2, maybe f3, knight d4, then he might be able to run away. But Sina puts the bishop on d3. And after here, he goes and asks another question. You need to move it. But I wanted to play like this, but now rook to g5. Attacking. You need to find weaknesses in your opponent's camp and attack it and attack it and attack it. If you have the initiative, you should continue the attacking. That's very important. Black, if you go here, I will start again. If you go here, I will just come here. Because your rook is not in the game, because your pieces are not in the game, I'm going to attack you, and black will get the advantage. In the game, he goes g4, but h5, h3. Okay, I open this line. Now I will invade on the second rank, and white has so many hard times in this game. He just tries to run away, but the rook infiltrate on the second round. Pawn to a4, and now rook to d5. He's just trying to move away the bishop and then attacking this knight. He goes here, Sina goes bishop g6, and after here he goes rook to d3, attacking c3, attacking f3, and it's not possible. If you go rook c2, there is still rook takes f3, knight takes f3, rook takes c2 check is going to win the game. He goes knight d4, he tries to just trade some pieces, but it doesn't work. Rook takes f3, he won the pawn, and now his bishop is also superior, his rook is better than his opponent rook, and he continues this kind of attacking game. Rook to g2. Now he's trying to win this one. Okay, bishop f7, give me your knight. And after king d8 at move 35, white resigned because there is rook a2 check coming. And if you come back with a check, I will just take it. And I'm 2 pawns up in this rook endgame, and black is going to win this game. A fantastic game. Like, these are not very top level players, but look how he played in this game, Sina. Like, just the opening. If they played Italian against you, try this d6 line. And against c3, you can go with this f5. And after d3, you go queen f6. If you're allowed, you're just going for the attack. And you can also analyze some lines, but what happened in this game can happen also in your games. And here, bishop takes f5, and your opponent might think, okay, he's just an amateur, let's play queen b3. Like chess.com also engine Stockfish here says, I'm going to win, but after bishop d7, no, you're not going to win, and they might take it. And the queen comes here, and now h6. Can you believe h6 is the idea? And white cannot go away. Like, white is in big problems. h4, bishop e6, king h8, and you go king d7. It's mind-blowing prep, mind-blowing. Rook is coming, and white is almost lost. What can I say? I can just share this game with you and see how do you feel about it. Please let me know in the comments, and if you like this video, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Enjoy chess and life.